chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me, how long you gonna stay here, Joe? Some people say this town don't look good in snow. You don't care, I know. Venture a highway in the sunshine. Smiling faces I can see, but not for me. I sit and watch as tears go by. My riches can't buy everything. I want to hear the children sing. It doesn't make any sense. How come I'm always sitting on a fence, waiting for a sign from above, waiting till the time is right to fall in love? Sometimes I don't understand. I see two lovers walking hand in hand, and I wonder how they ever knew. And how do you find the one that's right for you? I'm thinking about you, just thinking about you.
See all the stars as you walk down Hollywood Boulevard. Some that you recognize, some that you hardly even heard of. People who worked and suffered and struggled for fame. Some who succeeded and some suffered in vain.
There's a line that's clearly drawn, and I won't cross it. I know my place, but when I see your face, you make me smile. Everywhere I go, you're with me. If only I could hold you for a while. There's a message in your touch, I can feel it. It goes unsaid, and maybe I have read the meaning wrong. Except for Campari and soda for two, how much is a lira? Yes, a villa will do, and a breeze in Tuscany, please. What if we spent all of our days improving our minds, learning new ways to be lazy? Wouldn't much of a strain. Relax after breakfast till lunch comes around. I can't. I've been running round and round, getting nowhere fast, spinning wheels into the ground, never gonna last. Up in the morning, hot on the train, late in the evening, do it all over again. I keep burning my candle at both ends. Monday morning comes too soon, then the day is gone. Standing in the dockets of Hampton, trying to get to Holland or France. The man in the Mac says, you gotta go back, you know they didn't even give us a chance. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how it can be, yeah. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Finally made a plane into Paris. When the rain is blowing in your face and the world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years. You sing so sweet, would you love my song? And feathers so neat, I could be your robin, welcoming spring, or an eagle soaring with majestic wings. What more can I do? What more can I say? You be my darling anywhere. Hello, happy Sunday. It's Sunday, June 9th. It's June 9th. This is Ronnee Stolzberg, Ronnee Stolzberg Sunday Livestream. Welcome to my living room. And we introduce my producer, Mr. Mark Abear, in his living room.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on today? It's showtime.
It's showtime. It's a rainy Sunday here in Rhode Island.
Oh, the sun's not out. It's just, so it rained earlier today, but the sun's been shining for like an hour now. So.
Oh, no. Well,
I'm sorry to hear that.
it's a little sunny, but it's still wet.
Sunny but wet.
Yes. Yesterday was a beautiful day, fortunately.
Nice. Did you do anything special yesterday?
Yes, I had my Porch Fest yesterday, Providence Porch Fest.
Oh, nice.
I had a great time. I played at the house where I grew up and had a fantastic time.
Wow. A little bit of a homecoming, and you've
Yeah,
been gone for a number of years from that house. So you grew up there and left it like 25 years ago or whatever.
47 years ago, more
Oh,
like.
right.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it's been a
see.
long time. I mean, I've driven by a bunch of times, but I'd never actually been able to stop in. And so I met the homeowners, a very, very nice young couple who they bought it just as COVID hit. So
Oh,
they had
okay.
plenty of time to get to know the house because they
Right.
couldn't go anywhere once they bought it.
Right.
And they really love it. They're enjoying it. I hope they'll be there for many years. The people who were there before them were there for like 40 years.
Wow.
And that's one of the things they loved about it was that it had not had too many previous owners, and people who've lived there have stayed there.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, that says something about the house and, you know, and what it is. If people want to stick around for 4 decades, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, so, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Christine. Yeah, it was really, really amazing.
Wow.
Being able to go through the house and tell them things that they didn't know. Like there's a bookcase in the upstairs hall that they didn't know had been a door to another room when I lived there, and certain other things. But there are some things that were still there after 47 years that I was just amazed that they were still, I mean...
That's where you spilled you're sneaking some wine and you spilled some on the carpet, the stain is still there.
Sort of like that. No,
The dog chewed this thing.
Yeah. It was just really, really cool. So I had a really good time, a wonderful afternoon, and some people came out, and there was a little crowd on the street, and people dancing and singing along with my songs and stuff like that. Thanks, Betty.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really, really awesome. And I've been invited to come back next year, so that's really nice.
Oh, cool. Bigger and better show. More banjo solos.
You can come down.
Yeah. Wow.
Very cool. So now that that's out of the way, the next big thing is coming up next week. A week from yesterday, I am getting on a plane and flying to England.
Wow. Starting a European tour with
Yeah.
Marianne McAllister, if I
Yep.
recall.
It's going to be
Wow.
so much fun.
Oh my
So
God.
there's going to be no live stream for 3 weeks. About a month from
Something
today,
like
we'll be
that,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what
get a
you guys are
vacation.
going to do, you know,
Yeah.
but here's what we'll say is stay tuned to Ronnie's music page because
Yeah.
there's
Definitely
just
if-
no saying what's going to happen, but no
But-
control over.
Right. If anything, happens, it'll be last minute, and just, something will pop up live stream maybe on my page if there's something going on.
Of
And
course,
I haven't
it'll
updated-
be some like ridiculously early, thing. It'll be like 12 noon. Something's happening. It's
Yeah.
like, well, it's 5 o'clock here or whatever it is. I don't know how.
Oh,
be
that's
like-
right. That would have 12 noon would be 5 o'clock there. But yeah, I do know that Clifford said he's going to live stream the bar gig that we do near his
Yeah.
house. So that should be fun. That would be sometime on Saturday, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, probably 3 in the afternoon on Saturday the 22nd. So somewhere around
Wow.
then will be the show that I'm doing with Cliff. And anything else that happens to come up, I might just, turn on my camera at the last minute. So keep an eye on.
I
sudden
actually
things.
have a weird question, and my apologies to all the European people that are maybe watching the stream.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, it's because I'm an American and we have different things here than they do in Europe. Do you have to bring like an adapter for your phone charger? Is
Yeah,
that something you
yeah.
have to purchase? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've already bought it on Amazon.
Yeah,
bought a
because I know
little
they have
power
like
strip.
the
Yeah.
two pin things
Yeah.
that.
I'm all prepared. I bought a power strip so that wherever we're staying, I can plug everything in, just like the one I bring to your house. Except it plugs in the other kind of plug.
Well, don't bring the wrong one.
The right one.
This isn't fitting.
But then I also bought a small one to carry with me, like if I happen to be out somewhere and my phone's
Okay.
dying, I can, just a little one. But I can't find the little one. I mean,
Yeah.
the smallest one I could find is like huge, and it's this big rock that's going to be sitting in my purse. I mean, I have a little tiny adapter that I carry
Right.
with me all the time.
Wow.
They're big.
These are all the, and
big.
I had just, honestly, I had just thought of it. I'm like, and I don't want to be like, putting, it was more or less, what haven't you thought of is what I was
Yeah, right.
thinking.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, but
Yep.
I'm sure there's ways because obviously Apple or Android phones are sold worldwide. So I'm sure somebody's got a plug that already
Yeah,
works
sure.
over there. So
Yeah, right. Yep. Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Christine.
Wow.
All right.
Well, that'll be exciting time.
Kirk says he wonders if the sauna his uncle built is still in the house he grew up in. Maybe.
I know that when one of the houses that I sold, I know that the people that bought it, it was like a long, narrow bathroom with a bathtub off to in the same row. I know they turned it 90 degrees and then they knocked out a wall to go somewhere else, but I've never seen it ever since.
That's exactly what happened to mine.
Oh, really?
It was a narrow bathroom with a tub and the sink on
Yeah.
one side and the toilet and a
Right.
towel rack on the other side, and that was the whole bathroom.
Yeah, that's exactly
Now
what I
it's
had.
it's expanded into that other room that I said the door is no longer there.
Oh, I see.
Because they took it over and made a great big huge bathroom, like a designer kind of bathroom, and the washer and dryer are in there. Whereas they used to be in the basement. The whole basement used to be finished, and now it's totally unfinished. It looks like all the
No.
a basementy basement that's
Wow.
that's just all concrete, and they
Meth
took out all
lab.
the. And there used to be 4 finished rooms, well, 3 finished rooms and the furnace room, which wasn't finished, the boiler room, which had my dad's workbench in it. But the other 3 rooms, one was a huge laundry room that had a bathroom in it too. And then this main room that was our teenage hangout room, we had a TV and a couch in there. And then this other room that I had used for my art studio, that's all gone. It's just one great big
Wow.
open raw, what you think of as a basement, just.
Well, maybe they got.
I've never
maybe they
heard of
got
anyone.
plans.
I never heard of anyone
Unfinishing.
unfinishing a basement. It's like really weird.
With all the estates I do, believe me, I can see why people would undo an unfinished, unfinished a finished basement. Yeah.
Yeah, all the
Because-
paneling is gone. All the linoleum tile on the floor is gone.
Well,
the
there's 2
walls are all
reasons
knocked
why they
out.
tore it out right there: paneling and linoleum.
But you would think they would have replaced it with something better. Anyway.
All
it
right.
was
Well,
cool.
we're going to have a show to do. We do have a couple of holdovers from last week. Jesse had a request for the candle, which we'll get to.
Right.
And Kirk has already requested the closer, which we will do today.
Okay.
And just to give you a heads up warning, Mark has a thing, and he needs to end on time because we actually have to leave right around 4:30 our time. So
All
give
right,
you the
well,
heads
then
up.
let's get to it.
Get to it.
I've been running round and round, getting nowhere fast, spinning wheels into the ground, never gonna last. Up in the morning, hop on the train. Late in the evening, I do it all over again. And I keep burning my candle at both ends. Monday morning comes too soon, then the day is gone, and all the things I've got to do can't get them done. I live for the weekend, play in the sun, late nights with no rest. I'm on the run and I keep burning my candle at both ends. I've got a lover taking up all of my precious time. I need another day, a week, a month. I need more time. I've been running round and round, getting nowhere fast, spinning wheels into the ground, never gonna last. Up in the morning, hop on the train. Late in the evening, I do it all over again. And I keep burning my candle at both ends. Burning my candle at both ends. Burning that candle at both ends. Candle. Thank you.
Yay!
Yay.
Woo. All right.
Thank you, thank you.
Did you play that one yesterday?
I did. Yes, I did play that one.
All right. Are we
didn't-
hearing the Porch Fest set? That's what I gotta know.
Not all of it. Not all of it. I didn't get to play the Key song, which would have been good because that song has a lot based in that house. Yeah. But I didn't play that one.
Yeah.
But I played a couple other things.
Well, I know you worked up a Doogie McLean.
Yeah, I
so-
did Caledonia. I was a bit nervous. My voice was a bit shaken through that one.
Now, I'm going to put that
came
on
out
the
all right.
list as Mark's request.
Okay.
We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's see, but Betty would like to hear the Key song, so we'll go ahead and do that. Christine's got one on the board, Jesse's got one on the board, and I think Christine has a second one on the board too. Let's see, no, CMG's got another one.
Oh, cool. Well,
All
the
right.
Key song has a lot to do with that house because the street I grew up on was the next street after the convenience store, which to me was the candy store, so that factors in. My mother was always singing all the time, so that is part of that. And I was really, it was really special to me when I got my first key to the house. And so that's where all that came from. And the other thing is a news story that I had seen about a homeless couple, a homeless family. And that's where the whole rest of the song came from. So this is the Key song. I remember when we used to live on the street with the candy store. Carry my books from school, had a key to get in the door. Mama worked hard all day and she'd be tired when she got home. But Daddy had a day and a nighttime job, we'd be left alone. Well, my mama was always such a pretty sight to my eyes. She was everything. Coming home tired and worn, climbing the stairs, she could still find words to sing. But my mama, she don't sing no more. No stairs to climb to the second floor. There's no lock my key's gonna turn. 'Cause they don't keep locks on the great outdoors. Ain't no stairs to the concrete floor. And this street's the only school from which I learned. Well, my daddy, he lost both his jobs, and my mama, she took ill. Then a man came for the rent, but we couldn't pay the bill. And the next day I come home from school, but I can't unlock the door. This key I keep around my neck, it just wouldn't fit no more. Where we lived for a while in a single room with no heat, but we couldn't stay. So Daddy, Came home drunk one night and he packed his bags and said he'd be on his way. And my mama, she don't sing no more. No stairs to climb to the second floor. There's no lock, my key is gonna turn. 'Cause they don't keep locks on the great outdoors. Ain't no stairs to the concrete floor. And this street's the only school from which I learned. Well, it's been 3 years we've been on the streets, and we've been living from day to day. And my little sister don't understand the stories that I tell of yesterday. 'Cause I remember when we used to live on the street with the candy store.
Whose song is that? Oh yeah, that's yours, and it's available on the newly released re-release of Spirit of the Heart.
Yes, I have physical copies coming again. It's been a while since I've had any physical copies to sell. They should be coming in this week.
They better be.
They better be, because I want to take them with me. So by the time I get back, I'll be having them up on Bandcamp or somewhere where they can be purchased.
That's right, or they can contact you directly.
Yes, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't really want to put them up on Bandcamp because I just would rather sell them through my website myself. But
That's right.
I have to figure out how to make that work.
Yeah. Right, exactly. They just have to come find you. Yes.
Yeah, come find me. I've also got mugs and stickers.
Oh,
that I'm gonna be
I was
selling.
using your mug earlier, and I lost. I think. I mean, I put. I just don't have it at the moment. I don't want to say I lost it. You know, this place is not very big. You know, it's here somewhere.
It's here somewhere. Yeah.
I do have
Cool.
it.
Yeah. Very cool. And you can see somebody has. Whoops. There. You can't see
sorry.
that now. Jill has her passport.
Oh, she's got her
ready to go.
passport. Oh, look
Yep.
at that.
Yeah. She's ready to go.
Wow.
All right. So
All
what's
right.
up next?
Well, Christine would like to hear "I Feel Lucky."
Lucky. Yeah. I can do that. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't done this in a while. Mary Chapin Carpenter, I Feel Lucky. Well, I woke up this morning, stumbled out of my rack. I opened up the paper to the page in the back. It only took a minute for my finger to find my daily dose of destiny under my sign. My eyes just about popped out of my head. It said, the stars are stacked against you, girl, get back in bed. But I feel lucky. I feel lucky, yeah. No Professor Doom gonna stand in my way. Ooh, I feel lucky today. Well, I strolled down to the corner, gave my numbers to the clerk. The pot's 11 million, so I called in sick to work. I bought a pack of Camels, a burrito, and a Barks. Crossed against the light, made a beeline for the park. The sky began to thunder, wind began to moan. I heard a voice above me saying, girl, you better get back home. But I feel lucky. I feel lucky, yeah. No tropical depression gonna steal my son away. Ooh, I feel lucky today. Now 11 million later, I was seated at the bar. I bought the house a double and the waitress a new car. Dwight Yoakam's in the corner, trying to catch my eye. Liar Lovett's right beside me with his hand upon my thigh. Moral of the story, simple but it's true. Hey, the stars might lie, but the numbers never do. I feel lucky. I feel lucky, white. Hey, loud boys, you don't have to fight. Hot dog, I feel lucky tonight. I feel lucky. I feel lucky, yeah. Think I'll flip a coin, I'm a winner either way. Ooh, I feel lucky today. I feel lucky. I feel lucky, yeah. Think I'll flip a coin, I'm a winner either way. Ooh, I feel lucky today.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hooray.
Thank you.
Nice job. Thank you for that request, Christine.
Yeah, excellent request.
I have a list of songs that we haven't played, well, you haven't played in a while, that we have not put out on the show. So as the requests come in, we'll get to them, and then we'll sprinkle these other ones along the way.
Okay, I like sprinkles.
Have a little
You're welcome,
sprinkling.
Christine. You're welcome.
All right. Well, all right, let's see. Let's go right over to Jesse's request. He's got Secret Agent Man.
Ooh,
And then CMG would like to hear an Eagles song like Take It Easy.
Okay. There it is.
There's a man who leads a life of danger. And everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. Oh, with every move he makes, another chance he takes, odds are he won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name. We're of pretty faces that you find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say, you give yourself away. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name. Swinging on the Riviera one day, laying in a Bombay alley next day. Oh, you let the wrong word slip while kissing persuasive lips. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name. Secret agent man, secret agent man, they've given you a number and taken away your name.
Yeah.
Waiting for me to drop that last note, huh?
That's it. I did not want to step on. I step on it a lot. And trying to read what's going on over there. My goodness. We had. So we went out last night, and I'm going to tell you a little story. So it's an open mic, and it's a non-amplified open mic. It's in a place called the Round Room. So you just get up there and you play your 2 songs, and then if there's time, you do the lightning round, you go around again, whatever. And so we decided to go there. I had worked all day, and then Kaylin was out all day too. So we decided, hey. We talked about the night before. We practiced, made sure we had the things down. Everything was great. And so we finally, we get out, it's our turn. We get up there, and from the first note that I played, there was something wrong. And so I'm looking at my banjo. I'm like, am I capoed wrong or something? And I'm like, well, maybe I'm remembering the song wrong. No, it wasn't that. So I'm sitting there, and of course I have a banjo solo in this thing, and I also play a lot around just the rhythm melody, and I could not figure out what was wrong. I could not play a right note, so I had to stand there after I'm detuning. I'm taking the capo off. I'm like, I'll play the notes on this string. I'll just do this because I know the song. Yeah, it was a disaster, and. After it was all over, I was about as red as could be. I was embarrassed, and I go outside, and what happened is I had picked up my banjo. We were on deck, the other performer was up there, and I was leaning my banjo against me, and what I must have done is the banjo has a floating bridge.
Floating bridge, yeah.
And I moved it, and that's why I could not get it back. And I did everything except for look for that, because I normally know when I move the bridge on accident or by accident. I go outside. I sat on my lap. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this thing? And I look at it. I'm like, oh yeah, fix that, retune. And I'm like, oh, everything's fine except that there's no lightning round. And I'm like, I just want to go home. And we were halfway through the night, and we wanted to stay in support. We don't like to leave open mics.
Yeah, of course.
Because some people come in, they do a song and they go, but we want to support our friends and stuff. So.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Oh, it was awful. As a matter of fact, I made a Facebook post about how I completely bombed at the open mic. It is what it is. I feel a little bit better about it now, just because it was basically out of my control, except that it was a room full of, people that we don't normally see, and there were some people that I've never seen before, so they won't forget me. Be like, and I know that anybody in the room that was not, and they were super accomplished players last night. I mean, it was really good room. I mean, sometimes when you go to an event, you have people that are really good, and then you have the regular people, and then you always have somebody who's on the lower end of the spectrum, and that was me.
No.
I set the bar so low that everybody must have been thrilled. Like, wow, at least we didn't stink up the joint like that guy did.
Stop.
And I felt bad because, we were doing Kaylin's originals, and, I feel bad that, that I,
Did you at least get to sing harmony along with her?
That's what I did. I stood up there next to her, and she covered it real well. I mean, she did a guitar solo, instead of like you do. It would have been. She did the theremin guitar solo around it, and she covered it well. Except that I had to.
So I'll bet you did not really stink to the room as much as you think you did.
I wish that were true. But it is not a big room. It is not like a hall. I mean, it's a very intimate environment, and you stand basically right in front of the people, and yeah. Anyway, that was my story of whatever. We'll have more news to report at the Chicken Report coming up at the top of the hour.
All right.
But right now we're gonna say hello to Patty.
Hello to Patty.
Just came in.
Yeah. So Patty sometimes can't stay very long, so I'm going to make sure I get this song in before it's too late. We're so glad you're here.
By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Oh, like the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. All night, the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. Watch the last star falling as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. For she'd live in hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. Now it's lonely round the field of Athenry. Once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
Lovely, lovely.
Thank you.
I went to reach for my banjo, but it's not here. I burned it after last night.
Oh, no.
No, it's out there.
Oh, no.
I could have picked this up, but nobody wants to hear that.
I do.
Well, when you come up next.
Okay. So Betty asks who the little person is. Somebody out there, I'm sure, can answer who this little person is. This is Flat Jill.
Flat Jill.
Flat Jill. Somebody explain to Betty who Flat Jill is. Hello, Funso. Hi.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if you go to the airport, if Flat Jill has to go in one of those document scanners.
Xerox machine. Yeah. Make sure she has no contraband.
That's right. I will put that on the list, Jesse. Thank you.
Flat Jill got through, but Ellen beeped. Ellen just came back from overseas. Or maybe she's not even back yet. I don't know. Hope she had a wonderful time. I saw that she and Flat Jill had some travels and experiences. Oh, I just dropped my pick.
Well, there goes that. It's gone forever. It's
Right,
with your glasses you lost.
God. He keeps teasing me because I lost a pair of glasses in this apartment. Now, this apartment is not very big.
Not big.
And I have not been able to find those glasses for 3 years now. They're somewhere. I think the couch ate them.
Maybe it's in the oven. Oh.
That I never cook, is that what you're saying?
That was an ex-wife joke, I mean.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I am not your ex-wife.
No, that's true.
All right, moving right along. Where are we going now?
We still have Take It Easy.
Take it easy.
For CMG.
CMG, all right. Our friend Dave Mason from Scotland is here in the U.S., and he just, yesterday, I think, was standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. So this is for whoever requested this, CMG, and for Dave Mason, who I'm going to see in a week or so. Well, I've been running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 of them on my mind. 4 that want to own me, 2 that want to stone me, and 1 says he's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. Well, I was standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a pearl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford. He's slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. Take it easy. I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Yeah, I'm looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. It's just a little hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Do-do-do, do-do-do,
Oh, yeah.
Great choice. Great request.
Agreed. So Swellen says she's back. She went to Iceland and Germany.
Wow. Nice.
I visited
Excellent.
Amherst and Milford. But
20 miles from home.
yeah,
That's about it.
about it, exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, I saw earlier this week that friend of the show, Rick Candy,
Yeah.
had posted a thing that he had gotten his cat, Emmy Lou. I think it was, I don't want to say how long it's been, 1 year?
2 years.
Maybe it was 2 years or whatever.
2 or 3 years ago.
So I want to
yeah.
play something for Emmy Lou and Rick Candy, even though they're not in stream as far as I know. But let's play something for Rick and then
Okay.
Emmy Lou, and you know the ones he likes.
Yeah. Well, I know Rick's favorite, but Emmy Lou's favorite is this one.
Yep.
My child arrived just the other day. Came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking before I knew it. As he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when we'll get together then. No, we'll have a good time then. The son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today, I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay, and he walked away, but his smile never dimmed its head. I'm gonna be like him, yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when we'll get together then. We'll have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when we'll get together then. You'll have a good time then. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. Called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids have the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. Cat's in the cradle and a silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when we'll get together then. We're gonna have a good time then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Betty. You're very observant. This is the original flat Jill. And then later, there was introduced this miniature Klingon flat Jill, and she's a vinyl Klingon, so she can stick to windows and things like that.
Stick it to an airplane window. And she goes, woo! You get one of those signs that says Jill on board.
Yeah. This is all based on our friend Jill Swellville, who is part of the Swelly movement. That there are many Swellies here in the chat right now, and if you see someone saying Swello, that's a Swelly. Jill's not here today. Where's Jill today?
I thought I saw something that she's en route to New York City
Oh, okay.
to see some kind of a show. Something went by in the chat.
Okay.
And whether that's a fact or not, I do not know. But I did see something. And when you read chat, sometimes it's hard to tell, is it tongue-in-cheek or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Well, Jill found me on the Kennedys live stream. I was watching the Kennedys live stream and commenting one time, and we kind of hooked up, and she went to my page and saw that I do a live stream, and she said, "Do you still do that live stream?" I said, "Yeah." Next thing I know, I'm invaded by Swellies, and they all came to my live stream, and they're still coming, and
That's
I love it.
awesome.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's so wonderful. All of you people are just really touch my heart. Thank you. Very, very true that she's on her way to a show in New York City. Oh, great. I hope she has a wonderful time.
Nice. Nice.
So she can be there, and Flat Jill will be here. Flat Jill will tell her all about it later.
Yep. That'll be
Yep.
good. Let's see. How about we go, it's 2 minutes to 4. How about we do The Outlaw for Jesse by request?
Ah, okay. Cool. The Outlaw. Henry Evans had a secret, one he couldn't tell, and it weighed heavy on his mind. He was not the man they knew, and they didn't have a clue what he'd done in another place, in another time. He'd been running for a while, till he finally settled down, took a wife, led a happy life. But he hid behind a mask, never talked about his past, and he knew if it ever got out, he'd have to run. Henry was an outlaw, ruthless as they come. Shot a man in Telluride back when he was young. Made his name robbing trains and holding up the stage. When that bounty hunter came, he put him in his grave. It was late one summer night, not another soul in sight, riding down some lonesome trail. Henry heard that fella shout, soon the shots rang out. Henry killed the man who tried to take him off to jail. Henry had to disappear before they knew that he'd been there. He headed south on a midnight train, shaved his face, found a place where he could hide away, in a town where there wasn't a soul who knew his name. An outlaw, ruthless as they come. Shot a man in Telluride back when he was young. Made his name robbing trains and holding up the stage. When that bounty hunter came, he put him in his grave. It was late one summer night, not another soul in sight, riding down some lonesome trail. Henry heard that fella shout, soon the shots rang out. Henry killed the man who tried to take him off to jail. Henry hasn't raised a gun since the night he had to run when that stranger came around. He's been buried 15 years, but nobody's shed a tear, and he'll pray till his dying day he's never found. Yes, he'll pray till his dying day he's never found.
Clappity, clappity, clappity.
Thank you. Hey, who's throwing flatulence from trains?
Well, you know, so Kirk had put up the little icons for planes, trains, and automobiles. But as soon as I saw the train, I went a different direction. You know, throw mama from the train.
Yeah, right. I get it.
Anyway, well. Look at that. We are up against top of the hour.
Yes.
It is time for the chicken report.
Yes.
And all the things all the news is with the wildlife around here for the chicken report. We should have a graphic. And that is,
Yes.
you know, and I know I told y'all in like January I was working on a new bumper. Well, I'm still working on it. I've just been busy.
Maybe for next January. Maybe for next year.
So let's see. As far as the girls outside, as the continuing story of a broody hen, we still have a broody hen. That Willie is still broody, and she just sits in the nesting box all day long. We have to rouse her out. She's sitting on those poor eggs trying to get them to hatch. I opened it up the other day, so it's like an open up from the outside. So you open it towards you. It's about this wide. I opened it up, and it was chicken butt, chicken butt, chicken butt. Because Willie's in there hoarding, and the other two girls are crammed in next to her wanting to lay an egg. And if I had my phone with me, I would have taken a picture of this. It was very surreal for chicken butt, chicken butt, chicken butt. Anyway, so we keep rousing her out and trying to break her of this I want to be a mom broodiness that she's doing, and sitting on eggs, which will never, ever hatch. Because
What if you get a little baby stuffed chicken and put it in the nest?
Oh, brother. Put a frog in there.
Yeah.
You're like, oops, wrong one. No, we don't want to do that because Millie one day ate a frog.
Oh, no.
It was tragic. Anyway, so that is that's basically the chicken report. However, in the wildlife segment that's known as the chicken report, driving home, and what day was it? It was earlier this week. I don't remember what day it was. I think it was Monday night. Kaylin had seen that some alewife had ran over a turtle. So she stopped right in the middle of the road and stopped the car because this was a very, 101 down here. It's the main road we take when we go that way. And she just stopped because she figured if she pulled her car over, a car would go around her and run over this turtle. So she picked up this turtle, and it had some damage to the underside as opposed to the top of the shell. So she brought it back here. It was in the turtle hospital over here in this room, and called around and found a turtle rescue that we brought it to, and fortunately, the vet said it all depends on how deep the damage is, because they said that turtle getting their shell broken is like it's like a spinal injury to humans. So it can take months and even years to heal. It all depends on how much and how deep the thing is. So she was very fortunate to find, and it was the same vet that we brought Amherst to.
Oh, wow.
They work with a lot of wildlife rehab and rescue, and they take a certain amount, and it was like the only one left in the area when she got it, and was able to call down. So we got to go in and see them, see the staff again, and they were super. So hopefully the turtle will be okay. But it was in the bathtub here, just like the other when we had Amherst in here, and we make this the animal hospital around here. But other than that, the cats are okay. The dog seems to be, Lily seems to be a little slower in the last couple of days. I don't know if that means anything or not, but I've noted it. But yeah,
interesting.
all is well. We've seen a lot of life. We have 3 frogs in the pond. We have a series of snakes that are running
What
through
about the
yards.
baby birds?
Well, the baby birds, it's been 12 days since they hatched, and they usually get out of the nest at day 14, and I have left them alone for the most part. The 2 eastern phoebes that are the parents have been around the whole time, and they keep an eye on us, and I'm hoping to see that, whether it's Monday or Tuesday of this week, to see if the 4 birds fledge out and be all right. So that's about the chicken report. I will say that I think I had mentioned a number of weeks ago about a local, what do you call it? Well, I don't want to call it by name. Well, Market Basket down here, which is a grocery store, had damaged a habitat. I mean, just basically came in and destroyed a habitat of red-winged blackbirds and grackles and blackbirds with fledglings and nesting area. That continues to be a story. I'm still following up on the WWHR page with that. I posted out a link today of an op-ed. New Hampshire Public Radio's been down. The newspaper is taking an interest, and it's at the state level now because of some violation to the Migratory Bird Act and other things legally that I'm not, up to speed on.
Well, it's amazing that Kaylin and her group brought that to such attention that it's really getting not flying under the radar and like, okay, let's let this happen.
And
Somebody's actually
there's
paying attention.
There's continuing action. Like they were out there yesterday. They're doing their demonstration about to have some accountability and to be able to stop this from happening again. And this is it may be one of those test market cases, but that remains to be seen. But a lot of smart people and people that are connected legally and whatnot are working on it. So
That's great.
anyway, so that concludes the chicken report for this week. Of course, with Ronnee being gone, you guys will have to just wait on the next chicken report. Hopefully, by the next one live, I won't have a broody hen.
Well, maybe every Sunday you can just start
Oh,
live
kind of
streaming at
live
4
stream.
o'clock and just
4
do a
o'clock.
chicken report.
I just might do that. My goodness. All right.
All
so that's
right.
going to do that. So let's see
Cool.
where we at. I'm going to have to go ahead and check the back in the chat and make sure everything. But I do have Caledonia sitting on the request line from early on the show, and that is
Okay.
my request.
That's your request. That's the special song I did yesterday for my visiting my old house. It was really neat. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these last few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. So I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. Oh, but let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home, and if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. have moved and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way, and I've kissed the boys and left them crying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I traveled hard with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Oh, but let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest choir, flames that couldn't get any higher. They've withered, now they're gone. I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When the hands are shaking and the kisses flow, well, I will disappear. Oh, but let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia, you're everything I've ever had. Oh, but let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Aw,
Thank you.
thank you. That was good. I want to go back to Patty's comment. Where did I see that? Yeah, that one. Yeah, Patty, I just learned that because you weren't here earlier. I don't know if you've seen any of my Facebook pages. I just did a show yesterday at the house where I grew up, and I learned that song to be able to play it there. I did a porch fest on the porch of the house where I grew up in, and it was so awesome to be able to go back to that home, and the homeowners were very nice and gracious, and they let me come in and look around the house and tell them all the stories of my growing up, and you know, things that happened in the house, or things that were in the house that have changed, and things that have remained the same. And it was just a really wonderful coming home experience. So I had learned that song for that, and I'm so glad. I had wanted to learn that song for many years, and now that I'm going to England and Scotland, it's going to be fun to be able to play that song there. I'm doing mostly with Marianne McAllister. We're going to do a series of shows all through Scotland. We're starting in the south We've got a bunch of folk clubs that we're going to be playing in the South, the Midlands, and then the North. We're doing one bar gig in the Midlands in Nottingham for Clifford. Where's Clifford today? I think he's on
I thought he said he
holiday.
was on holiday.
Yeah, I think he's on vacation somewhere. So, but we're going to do one show near him, and he's going to be able to come with all his friends, and that's going to be cool. But then we're also doing a few more shows in the North, and then we're going to spend 2 days in Scotland and with our friend Ian McDonald and Dave Mason and Ray Nickel. We're going to have a jam at Ian's house, and so it's just going to be, and have like 2 days to explore Edinburgh, and it's just going to be so much fun. I'm looking forward to it. So that's where that song came about, and so now it's in my repertoire, so you can request it at any time. Yeah,
Oh, man. Yeah, you're going to have a great time.
I'm so psyched.
We're going to miss you.
Oh, I miss you too.
But maybe I'll take Betty's suggestion. And 4 o'clock, we'll do some banjo solos and a little chicken report and go away.
Please do. You can access my page and
Yeah, I
stream
know.
it to my page.
Yeah, right. Well, we don't want to lose all our subscribers.
No. That ain't gonna happen. They're gonna want to come see you.
Oh my goodness. Well, we still got a little bit of show to go.
Patty, I wish you could come.
Oh, I was about to do that. See what happens when you press the buttons because you're getting
I
ready.
gotta stop pressing the buttons. July 17th. Mark's not going to be here, so I'll
That's
be pressing
right.
all the buttons
Flying
myself.
solo.
Flying the
solo.
plane.
Let's see what happens. Y'all gonna have to help her out with that when that
Yeah.
day comes. All right, let's have a nice summer breeze.
Summer breeze. Ooh, okay.
See the curtains hanging in the window, memories from half my See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the paper laying on the sidewalk, little music from the house next door. So I walked on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Sweet days of summer, the jasmine's in bloom. July is dressed up and playing her tune, and I come home from a hard day's night. I know waiting there, not a care in the world. See the smile waiting in the kitchen, food are cooking and the plates for two. Feel the arms that reach out to hold me in the evening when the day is through. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine,
jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
All right.
Ah, thank you. Ah, thanks so much. Yeah. Haven't played that one in a long time. I'm surprised I actually pulled it off.
Hey, don't worry. I'm working on. I have a list of songs we haven't played in a long time. Where do you think that one came from? I don't have the. I don't take, volumes of notes, but I do take notes every show.
I don't practice anything in between, so something I haven't played in a long time, for me to just actually, just jump into it and play it is like, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen.
Right. Don't request David Gray.
Oh no, don't request that one. I think I've taken that off the list.
It's probably off the list.
Yeah, I used to play that one until somebody told me that I wasn't playing it right, so off the list.
Well, there's a question of time signatures. I recall the.
Yeah.
I recall the
Well,
discussion.
that's notorious for me. My friends call it Ronnee time.
Ronnee time. That's okay.
Ronnee
It
time.
doesn't matter. Yeah. All right, we still got a couple more songs before we get to the closer, which is going to be "The Wait," which was requested by Kirk.
Okay. Oh, Patty, I've got. All I've got is 2 days that I imagine we're going to be in Edinburgh, just wandering around looking at sites. One of them, the first day, we're going to have somebody with us who lives in Scotland who might be able to show us where to go. But the second day, I think we might be on our own. We're going into Edinburgh early in the sometime in the morning of one day, and then that evening we'll be staying at a friend's house who's having a jam, and the next day we're kind of on our own to go back to Edinburgh and just wander around until we have to get a train back to Durham that night for a sing-along open mic kind of thing that we're doing back in Durham. So if you have any places that we should see in the Edinburgh area, let us know. We'd love to be able to see some sights. Thank you. Anyway, was there a song that you suggested? I can't remember.
No. It's all good. It's all
Okay.
good. Betty definitely understands what you're talking about, and that's why it's fun when you get the request. And of course, you go, yeah, I know that one, but
Not that one.
I have to find it. Where is that going to be? But that won't be a problem with this next one. What are you going to say?
I like John Sims' description. He says, sometimes it's like driving through a fog, and it's like you don't know what the next line is until you almost approach it, and then you kind of like see the line just before you get to it, and hopefully that, that's the case, but sometimes it's too foggy and you miss it. Anyway, cul-de-sac.
All right,
Cool.
here it goes.
Is that the one that's next? Okay.
Next, and then we're going to go ahead and do The Wait for Kirk.
All right. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. Oh, we're at the closing already. Oh, my God. I used to live on a cul-de-sac where the only way to get out is back by the same road you came in. It's like a dead end but with a prettier view, and it was oh so lovely living there alone with you. It was a cozy little place, but it couldn't be seen. It was covered with vines of the deepest green that we planted together in time. And the space in the attic was a favorite room where we dreamed all night about the things that we longed to do. But at the end of the road, where there's nowhere else to go, going round and round, stuck in an endless flow, the only escape is to turn around, back up the road we started down, a little bit wiser, on my own, that I'm not alone. Well, I had to get out of the neighborhood. Stayed much longer than I thought I would, longer than I ever should. But those seeds that we planted grew tall and long, and the emerald vines will remain forever strong. Cause at the end of the road, where there's nowhere else to go, we go round and around, stuck in an endless flow. The only escape is to turn around, back up the road we started down, a little bit wiser on my own, but I'm never alone. Go back to that warm little house at the end of the cul-de-sac. Clappity clappity. Thank you. All right. Oh, Rick Candy's here. Hello, Rick Candy. Nice. Glad you could join us for the last song. This is the closer. Like to stay longer, but Mark has a thing.
Mark's like that.
Pulled into Nazareth, I was feeling about half past dead. Just need to find a place where I can lay my head. Say, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned and shook my hand, no was all he said. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free, take a load off Fanny, and he put the load right on me. Picked up my bags, I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I say, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I got to go, but my friend can stick around. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free, take a load off Fanny. Put the load right on me. Go down, Miss Moses, there's nothing you can say. It's just old Luke, and Luke's waiting on the judgment day. Said, Luke, my friend, what about young Annalie? He said to me, a favor, boy, won't you stay and keep Annalie company? Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free, take a load off Fanny. You put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me, and he caught me in the fog. He said, I will fix your rack if you take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed him when you can? Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and he put the load right on me. Catch a cannonball, won't you take me down the line? My bag sinking low, and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. You know she's the only one who sent me here with her regards for everyone. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny, put the load right on me. Ah, the crowd goes wild.
Yahoo! Whew.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I'm going to miss you.
Thank you, everybody. Yes, as Ronnee mentioned, she's going to be away for a couple of weeks here.
Three Sunday live streams, no live stream.
And you can't watch Deb Seymour because she's got a broken wrist.
She'll be back about the same time I will be.
Yeah. Well, you guys will have to find something to occupy your Sunday afternoons with banjo solos or chickens or something. Who knows? You never know.
Yeah. Keep watching the page, though, because things will pop up, maybe.
You definitely stay tuned to the page.
From across the pond.
Something's going to happen.
Something's
but we don't know what or where
when,
or by who. But it'll get
when.
shared to the page.
Right.
That's about all we know.
Right.
I can't remote produce like this if I don't have the players, but
Yeah.
it's out of my hands, but I know it will come around. And
Hey, maybe Diane Cordes is here. Maybe she can do a live stream on Sunday with you.
oh, there you go.
Somebody.
Yeah, so
there you go.
our people will talk to your people, Diane.
Yeah.
I know that Diane and Bob, the fret benders, were over at Casey McGee's the other night.
Oh,
we did not
cool.
get a chance to get out there and see them, but was there with our friend Peter and Mike Birch, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So.
Look at all those people. We can have Sunday live stream guest artists.
Oh,
while
there
I'm
you
gone.
go.
That'd be great. That's up to you. You produce the show.
Yeah, as
You
long as
can
they
put
know
it-
that I usually have a thing.
You can put it on if you
Yeah.
want to.
Yep. Well, I know I have to run, so I was
All
trying
right.
to leave right at 4:30. But
Okay.
thank you, everybody, for being
Thanks,
here.
everyone.
And Ronnie, say your thing.
Yep. Goodbye, everybody. And I'll keep you posted on what's going on. And I can't wait to see you in July. See you later. Bye.